Question number 20. Comment on the effective use of satire in any three prescribed texts. In Across the Mongolo, King Gansong satirizes corruption, such as bribery. The gendarme takes bribes at the bridge. The secretary of the dean of the Faculty of Law refuses Ngwe to see the dean because she wants Ngwe to give her bribe. Quentin receives money from Anglophone students in order to add their name on the scholarship list. He also satirizes the use of violence to rule subjects. Baba Joro is a brutal dictator who uses all means of terror and torture on his citizens. Students are also molested during the student strike. He also satirizes exam malpractices through the use of pre-prepared material and questions which are handed to students by their teacher boyfriends or the typists. He also satirizes the disorder that characterizes the campus: theft in society, marginalization, and assimilation. In Lagos, Butake satirizes corruption through Father Leo, who bribes kingmakers in order to make Fon Joseph to ascend the throne. Fon Joseph also tries to bribe the women who have come to complain about the destruction of their crops by Mbororo cattle. He also satirizes violence when the Fon stocks beat up the chief priest, who has come peacefully to remind the Fon of the negligence of his royal duties and the catastrophe which might befall the community if the sacrifice is not performed. He satirizes the manipulation of Father Leo, who brainwashes the Fon to make him to believe that he's a Christian monarch, thereby turning his back against his traditional duties. In A Walk in the Night, Laguma satirizes the dehumanization of human beings by the apartheid regime that do not have any value for black lives. He satirizes man's inhumanity through Constable Rat, who shoots Willie Boy and allows him to bleed to death in the police van. He also satirizes corruption through Constable Rat, who collects bribes from chiefs at the gambling den. He also satirizes moral decadence, as many young African girls prefer to earn a living because of poverty by selling their bodies, highlighting prostitution and moral decadence in society.